No explanation on how any of it works. This is what we're going for. All right. So while everybody's watching newer moves, again, I continue to argue and advocate that the biggest changes are to banking since 2008, and they're moving through Congress. Thank you, Market Stack. I appreciate it all the way over there in Europe. Digital Asset Marketing Clarity Act heading to the markup in the Senate Banking Committee. Tim Scott chairs that. So the stablecoin yield compromise was reached on April 14th. The core disputes have been resolved, and now the White House crypto czar has been confirmed. So really, the story here is you have another rewiring of the financial system that is happening. And if you go back and you look at a piece that I wrote about 2 weeks ago, we explained that the Bank for International Settlements came out and they noted and they said that they rewired the entire system back in '08. They talked about, sorry, Florida man, sorry, Eric, I invited you the wrong way. Um, the key thing to note, we'll ask Eric what he's trading. We'll have Eric on one morning. One thing that I do want to note, though, this was all about the treasuries and how they were rewiring everything through collateral. 77% basically US Treasury collateral in the financial system, the impact in repo. This is now the next leg of this because every single stablecoin that is going to be created has to be backed by Treasury. And he is effectively coming out, Besson coming out and saying this market could be worth $3 trillion by 2030. If that's the case, this actually puts pressure on the concept of a liquidity cycle because at this point, liquidity is just going to expand. It's just going to expand. So now the real question becomes, this has to clear now. Otherwise, it's probably not going to get another serious look until 2030. Obviously, the redistricting happened last night in Virginia. That's going to continue to be a major theme. The expectation and the questions are whether or not, the Republicans even hold the Senate. Not trying to talk about politics, but just talking about the reality that if it doesn't clear now, it might not get cleared through another couple of years, and that actually can create some additional pressures in the wiring of the financial system. So we're going to pay very close attention to this. We'll see if this goes through. This is all happening during the war. It rewires how global demand for dollar access flows into U.S. debt markets. And in addition to this,